Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much to our moderator. Thank you to the chairman of the mental well-being of the NBA. Thank you to the president of the Nigerian Bar Association, which is the biggest bar in Africa. It's an honor to be here, and we are already hitting over 1,000 Nigerian lawyers. So today, please permit me to say I'm a lawyer by profession, by association. So to all my learned colleagues on board, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the part of the world you are in, because I know right here in Africa, in Nigeria, it's 3:16 p.m., but I know some people will be in different parts of the world. And so we are going to deep dive into the topic of today, which is sleep, the pillar of workplace mental health. I know it sounds as if it is something is it not just sleep? But trust me, you wouldn't want the body to ever sleep on you. And that is why we are talking about sleep today. And for the Lagosians on this platform, please do not exit the platform, because a lot of stray bullets will be hitting you, because you are going to be the main topic of today. Because Lagosians, they exit the WhatsApp group anytime we talk about sleep. They claim they don't sleep well, they claim they're always in traffic, but the truth is that you truly need to sleep for you to be productive, for you to be sane, for you to do all the things you need to do. So we are going to quickly deep dive into the topic of today. So sleep, the silent pillar of workplace mental health. Thank you very much to our moderator. You've already read my bio, which is, I truly do appreciate that. I want to quickly let everyone know that I stand on this mandate to normalize mental health conversations by building a culture of conversation. Because I truly believe when there's a culture of compassion in any organization, in any home, in any corner, in any circle you find yourself, it's always easy for people to speak up, to speak out. Because when there's a culture of compassion, people tend to listen, people tend to create safe spaces, people tend to, encourage, support you, and then make sure that you get the help that you truly need. My driving force is to live, to learn, and to impact generations positively. So when I was called upon to support with this mental health talk, I said, well, this is my driving force. This is what wakes me up every morning. This is what drives me. So impacting generations positively is mine to go on a daily basis. So here's my love letter to all the Nigerian lawyers. Dear Nigerian lawyers, when last did you sleep like you weren't defending someone in your dreams? You defend clients daily, but who defends your brain? You argue cases, write briefs, and quote laws, but the one law many lawyers keep breaking is the law of rest. Sleep isn't laziness, it's the legal tender for your brain. And in a world where burnout wears a suit and insomnia files motions at midnight, we must remind ourselves, even justice takes a recess. So today we are going to deep dive into sleep, the silent pillar of workplace mental health. Because your next big win may not come from another all-nighter, but from a good night's sleep. Remember, you can't win a case with a tired mind. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a lawyer's hidden advantage. With love from Dr. May. So now we're going to deep dive, but before we do that, please let's do a quick check-in. Let's be honest with ourselves, with a show of hands. How many hours of sleep do you have per night in the recent 2 weeks? I didn't say last night, I didn't say 1 week, I didn't say 5 days, I said 2 weeks. Why? Because most of the diagnosis when it comes to mental health and psychological well-being, we usually base it on 2 weeks duration. So in the last 2 weeks, have you been a functional zombie, sleeping 0 to 3 hours? Or a proud night crawler, sleeping 4 to 5 hours? Or you are the type that sleep the regular 6 to 8 hours and people are like, who are you? How do you do it? How can you be sleeping 6 to 8 hours in this Lagos that me and you belong? How? So with a show of hands, just feel free Let us know how you've been in the last 2 weeks. Are you really sleeping well? Is something bothering you? Is there a reason why you are not sleeping well? Is there a physical sickness you're going through? Are you worried? Are you overwhelmed? Are you trying to meet deadlines? Let's just see how that goes. I think I can go to the chart. 6 to 7 hours. I love that. 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 to 5. Someone said 8 hours. I'm seeing a lot of good hours, 6 to 8. Nigerian lawyers are sleeping well. So employers of labor on this platform, if your employee is coming to tell you you are giving them deadline and not sleeping well, they are sleeping well. Majority of them are sleeping well, which is fantastic. I think the highest here is 4 to 5 hours, which is not so good. I can see a few 6 to 8 hours is good. I'm seeing 1 to 3 hours. I really need to do on that, because that is not so good. Don't be a functional zombie, please. Why? Because what people do say when it comes to living healthy is too expensive, but the truth is that your sleep is $0. The sunlight you receive is zero naira. The movement is 0 naira. Breath work is 0 naira. Community you build is 0. Everything is on 0. Nobody forces you. Those are the choices you make. Remember during COVID, when we were told that we are going to have a lot of death, people will be in body bags, Africans are going to die, Nigerians will be the highest. What happened? We now later found that our sunlight was a protective factor. The fact that you are in Nigeria, in the sub-Saharan region, you've had malaria over and over and over again, was also protective. The food we eat. So when people say living healthy is too expensive, please know the truth that everything that I've listed there is 0. Whether it's in naira, in dollar, in euro, in pounds, it's all 0. We need to put in the work. We need to make those choices. And so when someone says, follow your dreams, it's time for you to follow your dreams. I'd quickly put this down so that we can nip it on board. Your dreams, yes, you have dreams, you have goals. But when it comes to our health, you can also follow your dreams by the right diet, which is the D, by rest and sleep, which is the R, by the E, exercising, by avoiding drugs, by maintaining your mental health, and of course, by socializing. So who is following his or her dreams today? Learn to follow your dreams. In Nigeria, we say, follow who know road. So follow who know road when it comes to your dreams to eat right. Make sure you are around people that are eating right. Make sure you are around people that do not just see sleep as a side discussion. They see sleep as a part of your productivity, memory, regulating your hormones, and you are following the right person in the process of following your dreams. Why is sleep so important? I know that's a question a lot of people want to like. Why is she even talking about sleep? Or she says psychiatry should be talking about something on mental health. These are the rudiments. This is the reason why you eventually come to see a psychiatrist. You have left the pharmacist, you have left the primary healthcare physician, you have left your healthcare center, you have left your hospital, wherever you are. Then somebody is telling you, I think you need to see a specialist, a psychiatrist. Like, no, there's nothing wrong with me, I'm not mad. The truth is that your sleep has disrupted a lot of things in your system, that now you are coming down with anxiety, depression, maybe even abusing drugs, and you need a psychiatrist to make that diagnosis for you to revert back to who you are. So in Nigeria, we do celebrate that. I only slept for 4 hours, warrior, as though exhaustion is a badge of honor. Please, it's not. Your sleep is not weakness, it's a silent pillar holding up your mental health. Without good quality sleep, you will have mood swings, your judgment will falter, your creativity will collapse. So sleep is where the brain processes your emotions, resets your memory, and strengthens resilience. So no amount of coffee can replace that for those that love to drink coffee. No beefing coffee drinkers, but no amount of coffee can replace that, your good sleep. You need to sleep well, and sleep, quality sleep. It's not about the number of hours you sleep, it's the quality of your sleep. And then, of course, when do we lose the sleep the most? This is where I say Lagosians are going to receive stray bullets anyhow. Lagosians are, and when you talk about sleep, Lagosians are usually like the biomarker, the yardstick for people to talk about sleep, right? A city where people don't sleep, just like New York. But the truth is that we lose sleep most during traffic, hustle, and worry. Like this man in this picture, right? You leave the office at, for example, 5 p.m. But by the time you battle Lagos traffic, you fuel your generator, you attend to your children if you have, or other home matters, caught up with online world, it's already midnight. And of course, I decide to hustle late night WhatsApp calls or even work that runs into the night. And suddenly sleep becomes the most sacrificed resource. Sleep becomes the most sacrificed resource. So tell me how many hours of sleep are left before your 5 a.m. alarm goes up. So don't worry, I just say you should do the math. It's just your daily arithmetic of how day-to-day Nigerian professional, work and say, oh, I didn't sleep well. I had to get up and, just 3 hours, I'm back into the office and all that. And sometimes there are some weeks that you have pressure. There's a lot for you to meet up, targets, deadlines. And you eventually do and deliver that by Friday. So tell me why in heaven's sake, Saturday and Sunday you're supposed to now rest. You carry your filler and gilly and be moving from one wedding to another. You say, the fear of missing out, you don't want to miss out. You just want you to rest and get rejuvenated, revitalized, get renewed so that you can be able to refocus and re-strategize for the following week. You are running up and down. I do not wish for anyone on this forum to ever get to that stage where your body sleeps on you. If your body ever sleeps on you, you may not be alive to tell us the story. So it is important for you to know that sleep in Nigeria, the problem aren't merely medical. They are cultural and environmental. Yes, most of our sleep problems in Nigeria, they are not medical. Cultural, environmental. We don't just even lose sleep because of our bodies can't sleep, but because our world wouldn't let us. And let us break it down. Because someone will say, why is she talking about culture? Why is she talking about environmental? This presentation is very relatable. I am a Nigerian. I work and live in Nigeria. I'm like Obano, they go transfer. I have no plans to jackpot. I'm full ground, not going anywhere. So what you're experiencing, you can bet that some of us have experienced it. Like I will tell you, I've had battle sleep issues before at the point, yes, during pregnancy and all that, but sleep is my middle name. I love sleep. If you ask me, what's your name? Memuna Sleep Kadiri, like literally. But what are the cultural scripts that are the things that we look and say, these are the things disrupting our sleep? Because productivity pressure. People see rest as laziness. Sleep is for the weak. Elon Musk is sleeping. Jeff Bezos is sleeping. Dangote is sleeping. Tony Elumelu is sleeping. Don't let anybody tell you are sleeping and sleeping your destiny away. Sleep is for the weak. They are sleeping. In fact, they have put up processes and structure in the fact that they are sleeping and they are making money. Mark Zuckerberg is sleeping. So please, other cultural script that sleep is seen as laziness is for the weak is not. And you also see that for we women, gender roles doing a second shift long after everyone has slept. Women, I'm sending you all the virtual hugs because I know I'm big there. I know what it is. When a woman says, don't worry, by 8 p.m. I'll sleep today. By 10, she's still moving from one room to another, especially if she has children. Checking the children have slept well, checking the kitchen for tomorrow's breakfast, lunch, dinner, what will happen, checking this. When daddy says it's time to sleep, he will go and sleep. Meanwhile, you are the one doing unpaid gardener, bodyguards, water, everything in there. So those are some of the cultural scripts when it comes to, poor quality of sleep. Then the night owls by culture, the virgin, the parties. Dirty December is coming. Nigerian lawyers, dirty December is coming. Start planning how you will be able to sleep, and then you still be dirty. December will be dirty because we saw so much last year. The lack of sleep, how it sent people to rehabilitation. I must tell you, a lot of people talked about the clubs, the restaurant, the hotels. Many people did not talk about the medical emergencies that came with that dirty December. I will tell you for free what we experienced in our facility. So please, while you are planning for dirty December, build into quality sleep. And of course, we know the spiritual beliefs that, witchcraft, insomnia, somebody is pressing in my sleep, when we have a lot of sleep disorders. So these are the cultural script when it comes to people not sleeping well. What about the environmental reality? Power outage. We'll see We are now a band A, B, C, D, and whatever it is. Some of us are bandless because we have been put on a particular band and it's not banding. We are paying an amount of money and we are not seeing the light, we are experiencing the light. So of course, generator noise, heat, that will frustrate your sleep. You may not even be using a better pass my neighbor generator. It may be your neighbor, and they will go and put it at the back of your window. How do you then cope with such an environment? So those are some of the environmental reality we are facing: overcrowded housing, face me I slap you, shared rooms. Then of course the urban chaos, the honking of the horn, late night market, pollution, then heat and humidity. Nights are sweaty, battles, non-restless retreat. So there's a whole lot when it comes to our environmental reality. Is this you? Are you him or her? Is this your current reality? Because the digital dilemma is now one of our biggest problems. We've replaced our pillow talk with screen time. We are scrolling at midnight. We are replying work messages at 1 a.m. Our phones are glowing sleep tips. Because if we talk about the cultural script, the environmental reality, what about the digital dilemma? What is within your control that you can, take care of? Because there are some things that you say, I can't really control it. But what about the ones that are within your control? What happened to putting your phone down? What happened to, I've closed from work today, I'm not working till tomorrow, and appreciating the work that you have done today. This digital dilemma is our big one. In fact, I think it's even bigger than the cultural and environmental. And this is the science of our sleeplessness. Over 60% of Nigerians report poor quality sleep. Lawyers, we are among the top. I must tell you, from exhaustion, burnout, meeting target, clients, you have to go to court. Because apart from the litigants, of course, we have a whole lot, the documentation, the merger program here, you are standing in for this organization that is doing a lot of transaction. That has to meet, that deadline has to be met. You are in the office back to back to back. And because 60% of Nigerians report poor sleep, I need to let you know, when you are eventually sent to that psychiatrist, we have one psychiatrist to 1 million Nigerians. They are not there. In fact, some people are already at the airport going to travel tonight. We are reducing in numbers every day. And when you are not sleeping well, this leads to high rate of hypertension, depression, anxiety because of this chronic insomnia. And you are wondering why an 18-year-old is hypertensive, a 19-year-old is dying of cardiac arrest. Why is so young? What is happening? Because the tech world, remote working, I'm a techie person, and they are sitting down. Sedentary lifestyle is the new smoking. I think I need to repeat that. Sedentary lifestyle. So those of you that sit, you don't know, you are doing remote working 8 hours, you are sitting 10 hours, you are not really, is the new smoking. So as far as you are sitting down there, you are not mobile, moving up and down. We equate it to somebody who is that is smoking. So don't think that you are better than a smoker. For you to experience sedentary lifestyle, you are equally as bad as somebody who is smoking. And I need to also remind us that as of November 2022, loneliness is now a global health crisis. We're not talking about you living alone. We are talking about you being with other people and you still feel lonely. And the number of people are experiencing that. So the signs of our sleepiness just can affect anything, can lead to cancer. It can lead to diabetes, can lead to hypertension, anxiety, depression. So we are not taking depression, hypertension, and diabetes in isolation when you come to see the doctor. They want to also know the number of sleep, number of hours you sleep, and the quality. Because studies will now also tell you that the quality of your sleep matters than the quantity. Like I said earlier on, 20 hours of sleep and you do not feel refreshed, that is poor quality of sleep. So the quality of sleep is what really matters, not the number of hours. You may sleep 2 hours, you wake up and you feeling refreshed, feeling boisterous and everything. So you have to aim to get your sleep during peak sleep hours, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Please, if you don't note anything, note this. Sleeping from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. isn't equivalent to 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Please read that again. Sleeping from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. does not equate to 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Why? Your body's repair systems, that's your muscle building, your memory consolidation, work best early in the night. That is why we are talking about sleep well, try to get that 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. peak sleep hours. And if you are the type that wakes up most nights between 2 a.m. to 3 p.m., there's a problem. If you wake up most nights between 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., there is a problem. It means your cortisol level is very high. It means you are stressed out. It means you need to see a doctor. And please, I beg of you, don't jump getting over-the-counter medications. The Valium, the diazepam, the Lexotan, they are pathway to drug addiction. And addiction is a silent epidemic right now in Nigeria. A lot of people are addicted and they are fighting it and they are in denial. So please, as much as possible, try to strive for that 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. And if you're on this phone call today and you wake up 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. every day, please tomorrow schedule an appointment to see your doctor. Let them check, making sure your cortisol level is on the wrap, your stress level, what's stressing you. And they will just, when they do what we call history taking, they'll be able to find that. Don't just do it yourself. Why? Because the mental weight we carry, from the economic stress that keeps our mind racing, from insecurity and uncertainty that fuel our anxiety, we go to bed tired but not at peace. Because we have sleep stealers, like stress and overthinking, like late night coffee, like blue light from your phone, tablet, screen, TV, right? Like heavy sugary meals. They are sleep stealers. Some of us take sugary things 2-3 hours before our bedtime. Some of us will take energy drinks. Some of us will take alcohol, caffeinated drinks 2-3 hours before your bedtime. Is wrong. They are sleep stealers. You need to work to get sleep supporters. Wind down routine, cold dark room, evening supplements, consistent bedtime, no screen hour, 1 hour before bedtime. I will talk about good sleep hygiene as I round up, as we make progress. Please know that the mental weight we carry, most of us go to bed tired but not at peace. So there's a disequilibrium for your body, mind, and soul. So you wake up, it's as if you went to a war zone. You wake up as if somebody has beaten you. You wake up and it's like, I don't know what is happening to me. You're tired. You feel fatigued. You can't even move. You're like, not today. Some people even get irritable. Some even be throwing tantrum. Some will use their children as scapegoats and be screaming up and down your place. Those children not doing anything. What's your problem? It's the mental weight you are carrying. You're not sleeping well. You're allowing sleep stealers to steal your sleep. So, but how do sleep deprivation show up in the workplace? This is the core of the matter now. A tired worker is not just yawning, they are misplacing files. They are snapping at their colleagues. They are struggling to focus in meetings. When it comes to healthcare, there will be medical errors. When it comes to legal or security, risky mistakes. 100,000, the difference between 100,000 and 1 million, people would think is zero. It's not. It's 900,000. Remove 10 from 1 million, it's 100,000. But in the real sense, it's 900,000 deficit. So just that mistake, you have done something else. Even in law, one mistake is, and you now put is not. And you submit, the judge looks at it. So costly mistakes. So sleep deprived teams look busy, but underperform quietly. Fatigue will drain both the people and your profit. So if you're an employer, you're laboring your staff, you're making that you have to do this, then I have to do that. Just know that you may lose much more than the staff. So now let's look at this. What keeps this chair together? Just within 30 seconds, I want to see in the chat who will get this. What keeps this chair together? Nigerian lawyers, we are here. What keeps this chair together? I'm looking at the chart. Please come on board. The glue, the nails. I love this. Thank you so much, Nigerian lawyers. You are awesome. God bless you. You are making it, when they say Nigerian lawyers, they carry last. This is it. I love it. Thank you so much. Yes, this cruise. What makes it a chair? It could be table. It could be shelf. But what made it a chair, why we call it a chair, the nails, the screws, they are not seen. And this is exactly what we're talking about when it comes to sleep. The silent pillar is the silent pillar. Is that thing that, brings about productivity, profitability, calmness. So this is what makes this chair a chair. The nails that you are not seeing, the screws you are not seeing. And that's exactly why we're talking about sleep, the silent pillar in workplace mental health. And that is the reason why we're not okay. When you sleep, what really happens in the brain and the body when you sleep? When you sleep, sometimes you'll be like watching a Netflix movie or series and like, today I'm not going to sleep. No, I have to finish this. You even know when you wake up by 6 a.m. So when you sleep is not a wasted time at all. It's the night shift crew of your body. So while you sleep, your brain will fire memories like a secretary, keeping your mind sharp. Your stress hormones will reset, balancing your emotions. Your cells will repair themselves like mechanics in a workshop. Your immunity will strengthen, protecting you from illnesses. So without this repair cycle, trust me, you are running on fumes. Sharp suit door system. So when you sleep, your brain will fire the memories, your stress hormones will reset, balancing the emotions, your cells repair themselves like mechanic in a workshop, and of course your immunity will strengthen. So your sleep is never a wasted time. Never. To decluster the things you do not need, to clear it out like a garden, water it. So you need sleep, because when you are not sleeping, the brain is not going to do anything. It's not going to help you reset all that. So you need sleep. It's never a wasted time. So but again, if you must know, let me explain to you. If the brain literally starts eating itself when it doesn't get enough sleep, yes. I need to explain this clearly without the dramatic headline speed, right? The brain, when you are not sleeping well, the brain is eating itself. And I know some of you already have this, information around you that why are people having what they call dementia these days? People that are not sleeping well, they hit their 50s, their 60s, and they come down with Alzheimer's disease, which is part of the different types of dementia. And you are wondering, it's still young, but you haven't been sleeping well for the past how many years? And you have been running on that and calling it flex. That is not flex. You're flexing on negative vibes. So the brain can literally eat itself up. And this is what researchers are telling us. When the brain is chronically sleep deprived, certain brain cells, the astrocytes, I have to mention them because that's the only name, right? There's no synonym to it or a antonym, become overactive. And when they become overactive, what the astrocytes normally do, their normal day-to-day job is housekeeping. So when they are now overactive, they begin to start pouring unnecessary synapses and clean up waste products in the brain. But with too little sleep, they don't just tidy up, they start overpouring, eating away at healthy synapses. They are overactive. They are not doing more than what they are there to do. So on top of that, sleep deprivation activities and all that will now, the overactive astrocytes, the microglial will now trigger neuroinflammation, which will now link to the condition called Alzheimer's disease. If you've not heard about it, it's a type of dementia. It's supposed to be, more among the elderly from say 65, 70 years and above. Now we are seeing people in their 50s, 40s having dementia. So if you are sleep deprived, these are some of the things that can come visiting earlier. Why we know that sleep is under the part of physical rest that we need. Some people will say, I'm sleeping well, but what about the other types of rest that you need? The mental rest, the sensory rest, the emotional rest, the social rest, the spiritual and the creative rest. We need all this tidied up together for you to rest full, be restful. Sometimes you may not sleep immediately, but you are resting. There's a difference. Not overthinking or driving here. And no, we are burdened with a whole lot of things, but if you don't sleep, you are part of the statistics. 1 minute silence. Those people that have been bothering you will move on to the next person. So sleep isn't optional. It's the brain's nightly housekeeping service. You miss sleep and the cleaners may start throwing away the furniture, not just the trash. I need to read that again. Sleep isn't optional. It's the brain's nightly housekeeping service. You miss it, and the cleaners may start throwing away the furniture, not just the trash, when you do not sleep well. So if you can schedule meetings, you can't schedule sleep, Nigeria lawyers. If you can schedule that meeting, you have to schedule sleep. Because if you don't sleep well, you're not productive. And this is what we are not telling employers and what you should do in the workplace. Please, employers, organizations, you can't control Lagos traffic, Abuja traffic, wherever you are, but you can control workplace culture. So leaders, what can you do? Set boundaries. No emails after 9 p.m. Create quiet wellness corners for power naps. Yes, we see them in Japan and others say, how can you be sleeping in the office? You know that 1 hour that is break time, some of you can use 30 minutes to take power nap and use 30 minutes to eat. But no, you want to do everything. Yeah, I have to catch up on this. No, you know yourself. You are your own time clock. You need to know how to manage yourself. Earphone, whatever, put it, just go to one corner. And of course, please, employers, reward output, not late night presence. Learn to educate teams on sleep as part of your mental health programs. And most importantly, please sign up into employees assistance program. Employee assistance program are to help the employees in the workplace. They will help manage all these difficulties because there'll be a telephonic line that they can call and speak to therapists at any point in time to help them to know what exactly the problem is. I will emphasize on that later. A culture that honors sleep inspires loyalty, creativity, and results. Please, employers of labor on this forum, including employees, you have a voice. See sleep as a business strategy because rested teams will give better results. Sleep isn't just personal wellness, it's a corporate strategy. Companies with rested teams enjoy lower sick days, sharper innovation, and fewer costly mistakes. In Nigeria, that now we have a fast-paced economy, the real competitive edge isn't mere hustle, it's more rest. Hustle here, hustle, it's more rest. Because when your employees thrive in health, organizations will thrive in wealth. Wellness is not a liability, it's an investment. It multiplies. There's return on investment when you have well-rested team members. And so I'm going to round up in the next 5 minutes with good sleep hygiene. Please, sleep hygiene, just the way you do hand washing. During COVID, we said, wash your hand 20 seconds, 6 feet apart. This sleep also has procedure. The first procedure when it comes to sleep is to have a sleep routine. So I think we should leave this. Let me just read the one I have here, using the sleep as an acronym. I should have put up that slide. I don't know why I didn't put up that slide, but I think I can still send this to the secretariat. So using sleep as an acronym, the SLEEP. The first thing about that S is same time to bed and wake up. Fix, I want to sleep by 10 p.m. and I want to wake up by 6 a.m. including weekends. Most importantly, weekends. You must include weekend. Weekend is part of that routine. Don't take Saturday and Sunday out and say Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday you're everywhere. And then you think you can then now come to work on Monday and you'll be up and doing. No, include that weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So you sleep, you want to sleep 10 p.m. and wake up 6 a.m. You can fix that time. I did that math for you, so don't worry, I will show you that slide. So same time, go to bed, same time, wake up. Is doable. And then light. So when we talk about light, we are talking about your phones, your tablets, your TV. Yes, your bedroom. You heard the name, bedroom. It's not TV room. Your bedroom has two major uses. 2S, your bedroom. Not TV room, not tablet room, not gadget room, not anything. It's your bedroom. It's for sleep and sex. So make sure your bedroom has no TV. Some people will tell you, I can't sleep without TV on. Do you know that the light that comes out from your TV can make some people to convulse? Can make some people to start having a convulsion. It's blue light. You don't need blue light too close to your bedtime. Some brilliant people have gone to package melatonin and they are selling it. And so when you take it, you tell yourself you will sleep, you sleep. Melatonin is the hormone that naturally all of us on this platform we have. And so when night time comes, so by the time it's 6, 7 p.m. now, nighttime is coming, our body will start producing that melatonin. And that is why you have jet lags. If you go to New York, it's different time zone when it's nighttime, you know. So your melatonin is what enhances your sleep. So the light that comes from your tablet, your devices, they are blue light. You need white light. You do not need all that light. So light is very important. Then the E, eat well. Please don't eat 2-3 hours before your bedtime. You'll be filled up. It will affect the elimination period. And when you sleep, you may regurgitate. Some people may even aspirate. And you'll be wondering why did the person die in his sleep? What happened? Some people, it can lead to that as bad as that. So eating too close to your bedtime is not good. Caffeinated drinks is not. Alcoholic drink is not. Energy drinks 2-3 hours before your bedtime, no. Even exercising too close to your bedtime is also not good. And of course, your environment that you sleep. Make sure your bedroom is clean, bed sheets are clean, dim light or dark room, AC if you have light. If you don't have light, find out the light, how you have cross ventilation. You know, your environment also has to be given. And of course, the P of sleep is you have to be physically active. So physical inactivity, make sure that as much as possible, all that sleeping, exercise, all that 2-3 hours before bedtime, please make sure it's down. 1 hour before your bedtime, your phone should start winding down. You see, when you even have phones, you find out that you have novels in it. There's daytime and nighttime period, so you can even switch. So please, good sleep hygiene is very, very important. And that is why we are saying the first thing is a routine, and then it follows with the light, the exercise, the food, the environment, you know, and making sure you don't take all those beer, alcohol, energy drink 2-3 hours before bedtime. And most importantly, remember, sleep is not a luxury, it's the foundation of your mental, emotional, and physical healing. You can't pour from an empty cup, so refill it tonight. Let's start this journey tonight. And like I said earlier on, let's do the maths. So if you want to wake up by 6:30 a.m. and you want to achieve 7.5 hours of sleep, sleep by 10:45. If you want to achieve 9 hours, sleep by 9:15. I did this math for you so that it will be easy for us. If you want to wake up 7 a.m., sleep by 11:15. If you want to achieve 7.5 hours or by 9 hours, sleep by 9:45. It's as easy as simple. So this routine, you can actually create it. It's within your control to create. Pick any of these hours, snap this, and you know, let's start telling yourself, okay, I want to start waking up by 7 o'clock. So if I want to have 9 hours, I have to sleep by 9:45. Okay, channels news will go, they will still show it now. You will still, and it's true, they will still show it. There's a repeat. You know, so don't put pressure on yourself. So my disclaimer here is that for some, sleepless nights are more than just busy schedules or noisy environment. But I have said all this, and I'm sure somebody say, but that is not where the problem is. That's why I put that disclaimer. I don't know why this hour decided to move somewhere else. So anyway, so sleepless nights are more than just busy schedules or noisy environment. They may be linked to underlying medical or mental health conditions. So in such cases, please, self-help tips alone may not be enough. That is why where professional care makes the difference. And of course, like I said, in our organization, we are there. We make sure that we follow you through the journey. We make sure that you know sleep is a priority. We take charge of your health, and we start building those habits that will lead to rejuvenating rest and experiencing the benefits of a balanced mind and body. So at Pinnacle Medical Services, like I said at the beginning, EAP, we are managing 32 corporate organizations now, and we have some lawyers as part of our EAP partners, and you'll be surprised to know that we lawyers even have an external service provider giving that. Yes, we do. We have some lawyers there, and we've been providing services for them for the past 3-4 years now. What we just generally help in making sure that it's confidential. We make sure that there's nobody's apostolic or being criticized. We just help to make sure that things are being done professionally, and of course, the most important thing, your return on investment, your profitability, to ensure that your workers are doing well. And so some of the other self-help tips I need to give here. The book the moderator talked about, Deep Expression, is talking about mental health, but narrows down to depression. Is available on Flutterwave, Amazon globally. And if you want to Talk about your relationship, spirituality, bonding, affection, sex. These are deep conversation card games that are available. Once you link up with us, it will be delivered to you. And if you want to check whether you are sleeping well, please download How Body. How Body is Nigerian way of saying how are you. It's on Google Play Store. It's on web-based. Apple is still giving us side eye. We'll try to rectify that with time. But it's on Google Play Store. It's on web-based. You can check if you are sleeping well. You can check if you have insomnia. You can check if you have sleep apnea. Please go there, download it, log in, check if you are sleeping well, put in your email, the result comes straight to you. And if you need help, please seek for help. This is my gift for you today. If it's not working or if you're having challenges with it, I'll still send it to the secretariat so that it can be blasted. That I'm happy we have names of people here and of course their emails, so this can be sent to them. This is a 7 days healing journey journal that you can use as a reflection and just find out if you are dealing with any challenges. So in rounding up, let's do a quick mental health checklist. Please, getting out of bed is an important mental health checklist. Exercising 30 to 45 minutes every day and 3 to 5 days a week is a good one for your mental health. Drink enough water, at least 2 liters per day. Taking regular breaks is very important. Practicing self-compassion. Some of us are not kind to ourselves. You have to learn how to be kind to yourself. So you know what kindness feels like and you can be able to express that to other people. Write in your gratitude journal if you have one. If you don't have one, you can form one. Be grateful. Wake up in the morning, count your blessings, name them one by one. I'm grateful I'm alive, I'm awake, I have roof over my head, I have a bed I can sleep on, I have clothes in my wardrobe, I have food on my table. Within 30 seconds, you've already listed like 30 things. Learn to be grateful, because the Nigerian problems are not going to go away. You have to counteract those negativity, and gratitude is one way of you doing that. Learn to help people without expecting anything back. It's a good mental checklist. 7 to 8 hours of sleep, like what we are talking about today, is good. Asking for help if you need it. Talk to man, not be a man. You are a man. No. Ask for help if you need it. It's a sign of strength, never a sign of weakness. Getting some fresh air is good. Some of us live near the beach. We never go to the beach. I don't know what's wrong with all of us, So please be present with yourself. Connect with someone. Like I said, loneliness is not a global health crisis. Please learn to connect with people. Healthy support system is good for you. Eat some healthy food, plant-based more than, and then of course, food closer to the ground are healthier. And of course, keep an open mind. So as we round up, please join me. Let us take our awareness pledge. Like I said, I'm a lawyer today. I know we cannot unmute, but let us take our awareness pledge as we round up. This is the last slide for today. And I'm going to read it. Please say it wherever you are. If you are around people, don't open your mouth and say before they say something is wrong with you. You can say it to yourself, I am an awesome lawyer of knowledge, courage, and vision. I pledge to care for my body, protect my mind, and nurture my spirit. I will lead from wholeness, choose balance over burnout, and rise with my colleagues. Wellness is my power, and when I am well, I am unstoppable. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Dr. Maimuna Yusuf Kadiri. That was a well-delivered lecture, I must say. This is, I don't know, if we had to pay for this, I don't know how much we would have paid. Thank you very much. I don't know if I want to be selfish and say I'm the one that benefited so much from this seminar, because it actually spoke to me 100%. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And we have so many questions here already on the chat box, and I'll take about 3 questions, one after the other, and I'll see how we can quickly respond to some of them. Now we have here, someone says, how can you cope with the family and work, especially with the children? I believe that's a woman putting up that. So I don't know if you can quickly respond to that.
It's work-life integration. Please, it is work-life integration. It's not, there's no balance anywhere. Even our hands, there's no balance. You see this hand is even as if it's fighting with these other ones. So no, it's work-life integration. You can work, you can, take care of your family. Use the SEOVA matrix. What is important and urgent, do it. What is important, not urgent, decide. What is not urgent and important, delegate. What is not important, what is not urgent, delete. Some of us are turning things the other way around. If you can outsource, some of us don't go to my 12 anymore. Please send your money message. Let somebody buy those things, bring it to you, and you work it. If you have children and you can afford the nanny, do that. If you can, take the child to the crèche. You will find a way. If you have siblings that you can as you are helping them in their school life or whatever, and they are with you, living with you because you don't trust what nannies will do, bring them on board. Most important thing, the choices you make today will decide that your future outcome will be. So make those choices. Find a way. Nobody's going to do it for you. Find that way. People are working and they are, having family. You can just find how you fit into that. And if you are the woman saying it, please, your husband is also your better half. Find a way on how you can get him involved in your activities. So it works. It takes two to tango.
Yes. Well, I believe the person that did ask that question has received the appropriate answer as well. Now we have another question here that says, do you recommend use of medications to remedy the stress level, or you insist on sleep?
What is causing your stress? That's the first thing. You must know what your stress. Why am I stressed? And this is where we talk about, when we come to therapy, we talk about naming your emotions. Why am I stressed? If you do not know what is stressing you, you cannot deal with it. During COVID, when I was giving webinars back to back, I broke down what stress means. The S in stress is self. Sometimes it's you stressing yourself. Nobody is stressing you. Paulette is doing better than me. She may not be doing better than you. It's all you online. You are just stressing yourself and comparing yourself. It's a trauma-bound response. The T is trauma. Unresolved traumas. You build on people that didn't hurt you because hurt people hurt people. The R is relationship issues. Are you having relationship challenges? The E is economic or financial. Could it be economic or financial challenges you are having? The second S could be sickness. It may not be you. It may be somebody in the family that's not feeling fine. Of course, it's affecting the whole family. The last is school and work. So when you say, I am stressed, break it down. STRESS. And then you now know what exactly is stressing you. Because when you know, it's easy for you to take care of it. It's easy for you to mitigate. It's easy for you to not seek for help. It's easy for you to not deal with it. So it's not all stress. You say go and sleep. No, if you go and sleep when it is a financial challenge that you need to find how you can overcome, that sleep will not even come. That's just the truth. Forget it. That sleep will not come. So you have to know where your stress is coming from. So when you say I'm stressed, could it be yourself? Could it be trauma? Could it be relationship? Could it be economic? Could it be school or work? Could it be, sickness? And then you now know what to do with it. You can't just go and sleep. The sleep will not come. So it's when you do that, you know what next to do. Either you are helping yourself or you are seeking somebody's support to help you, or you are throwing out there for people to help. So that's the best way to go.
Thank you so much for the response. Well, when it comes to sleep, like you had rightly noted, that it depends on the individual. Whatever it is, the issues are, as our doc has said, you should take it in its stride and take the appropriate steps. We also have here, someone is asking a question: how do you handle a boss or principal that keeps overloading you with work just because he pays you? You are even asked to take unfinished work home and wake up at the middle of the night, because that is when CAC network will be available. That's a good one.
This person has even answered all this question. That's just the truth. The thing is that I remember there was a time when Twitter was not yet X-based, and somebody said, I'll rather take a job that's 150,000 naira in Abuja and leave the 850,000 naira job in Lagos. And the Twitter went, we're like, what do you mean? 150 versus 850? He said, my mental, my sanity. So a lot of times you working in an organization and you are constantly being, that work pressure, you have to deliver and everything. And you said it here, because your principal, your boss pays you. If you die, you know that you are replaceable. I hope you know that. If you fall ill, I know you are. So let us not make it look as if bosses are the evil ones. Let us also make it that not that you are coming to prove you're right. You're also letting them know that, sir, you gave me this job. B, C, I'm doing 4 things at the same time. Have you opened your mouth to ask your boss, which one is the most important now that I need to deliver? Because some people just say, it's okay, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. The more yeses you say, you are canceling yourself out. As leaders and as we grow in our profession, we have to learn to say no. I'm not saying go to your boss and be shouting, no, I'm not going to do this job, but he has given you 4 things to do at the same time. Open your mouth and ask it or her, sir, you have given me 4 things. Which one do I need to do now? Schedule the over matrix. Important and urgent. I'll deliver it. Which one do I need to delegate? Which one do I need to reschedule? Which one do you need tomorrow, next tomorrow? Because you may go and do the one of 2 days time and you say, no, I don't need that one. This is the one I need. Because you didn't open your mouth to say it. So you also have to learn the negotiation skills. You also have to learn how to put things in place. Yes, CAC, you are not within the control, right? It will open at 9. Those are the things that are happening in our country, that it's as if some of us, we are now working like functional zombies. You set alarm 2 a.m. to open. So let me quickly, and then you are not sleeping well. So those things will happen, right? But how you also relate with your boss, letting him or her know how it's affecting you, because your mistake, your costly mistake, can cancel out a lot of things in that company. Profitability will not be realized, because people are no longer practicing absenteeism now. They are practicing presenteeism. They are at work, they come early, they close late, but they are not productive. So which one, if you're an employer of labor in this platform right now, will you prefer? You want productive employees. You do not want to work people to death just because you want to prove a point. This is not a battle of ego. It's how much you care. So we need leaders that can understand and lead with empathy and create that culture of compassion.
Okay.
Well, I would hand over to my co-moderator, David Maduku, to take over from here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you very much. Thank you, very distinguished guest speaker. I've noticed from the plethora of questions that some persons have observed. Additional Alabi, Ramon, Deniji, and Kayobari Oguru, and some others, I observed that the network has been very bad. Our very, very sincere apologies for that. We all know the ways the connections are in Nigeria these days, but we'll do our utmost to get back to the Secretariat, MBA Secretariat, and see if we can get a recording of this webinar in order to dispatch to all participants. I'll personally, get back to Mr. Chairman and the Secretariat to see how, because this is, we know that this lecture is invaluable. We can't put a cost to it. It's something to do with our health. So our apologies again to all those who could not hear or who had audio problems. The questions goes on. Kenneth Egbuchua, hope I got that right. It's asking, ADHD sleep disorders. ADHD sleep disorders. How can it be controlled as a lawyer? So
thank you. That person is making statement to 2 disorders now. So we have ADHD, which is the full name is attention deficit hyperactive disorder, that's ADHD. And then we have sleep disorders. A lot of people that have attention deficit hyperactive disorders, some of them don't sleep, the way we are talking about now. And that is the reason why a diagnosis has to be made. Are you having ADHD and you are not able to sleep well? Definitely this person will go on 2 treatment modalities. Cognitive behavioral therapy to help him or her deal with the stressors, build coping strategies and all that, and also most likely medication to reduce depend on the type of ADHD he or she has, if it's attention only or attention and impulsivity, or inattention rather, and hyperactivity. So there are different types of ADHD. So we need to know, what are you really dealing with? So most times the best treatment for that is combination, medication and cognitive behavioral therapy. That way we can help you to build your mental health toolkit and also help you to build the coping mechanisms that can aid and facilitate your sleep. But please don't go into the Valium, diazepam way. No, those are short-acting benzodiazepines and they're highly addictive, and a lot of people are becoming addicted to that. That completely is not part of your treatment modality. We have better medications that are not addictive and that can make you focus better, make you sleep better, and make you more productive.
Thank you very much. Mustafa Alhaji Bila is asking whether if sleeping for more than 5 hours as an adult, is it not too much? And does it not affect one's health? That's from Mustafa Alhaji Bila.
Please, you need 7 to 8 hours of sleep, Mustafa Alhaji Bila. You need it. Like I said, do not let your body sleep on you, because you may not be alive to tell us the story. Don't see sleep as laziness. Don't see sleep as it's for people that are sleeping away their destiny. You need to sleep. Your body needs to sleep. Like what I said, that is when your memory gets better. It resets your brain. It talks and takes out all the things you do not need. It's like weeding a farm, taking out all the things that you do not need there. So you need sleep. There's nothing like sleeping 5 hours sleep is not too much. It is not. In fact, you're not even sleeping, having the adequate hours of sleep. And now studies are linking not sleeping well with people that are now having dementia later in life. It may not be a family history of you, somebody in your family must have dementia, but your lack of poor quality of sleep over the years is now highly linked to hypertension, to diabetes, to cancer, to Alzheimer's disease, which is a type of dementia. So please, you need to sleep.
Thank you again. I think we'll just take 1 or 2 more. James Maffei is saying, how can I improve my 3 hours sleep? I'm worried. Invariably,
these 3 hours of sleep, no, I have so many questions to ask. Is this a recent development? Has it been there for a long period of time? Are you experiencing a recent, not sleeping well now? It's just 3 hours. There's so many questions I need to know: the duration, the frequency, the modality. Because sometimes some people may be having experiencing a recent event, and that is why they may not be sleeping well. That doesn't mean that they have not been sleeping well, but a recent event, a recent trigger may just be the reason why they are not. So if you are sleeping like 3 hours now, why? When did this start? For how long? And of course, go back to self-help tips that can help you. So now create a routine, please. Create a routine. I want to be going to bed by 10 p.m. and I want to be waking up by 6 a.m. Create that routine. Make sure your bedroom is clean, it's airy, bed sheets are clean, no tablet, no phones, nothing. It's bedroom, it's not TV room. Make sure what you eat, what you drink, 2-3 hours before that time you have stopped alcoholic drink, beverages, energy drink, all those hygiene things I talked about, start from there. But if you think that, these healthcare tips that she has talked about may not be, see a physician, because they will ask you these questions I'm asking you now and more, just for us to unravel why you are just having 3 hours of sleep. Because it's from there we know, is it a recent event? Has it been there for a long period of time? And if there's an underlying medical condition that is making it there, sometimes maybe medication you are taking for something else that's making you not to sleep well, right? So I'm sure it would like to simply also. But it's important for you to know that sometimes there's what we call drug interaction. You may be having a medical condition, taking medication for something, and one of the side effects is that you are not sleeping well. And this is the reason why I say just being your doctor. It's just like how we all know that having a lawyer is very important in our lives. Also having a doctor is also very important. So if you think that will not be it, so please just check your primary health physician and be surprised what it will be.
Very much. Thank you very much. And then finally, before we start attending to those that have indicated interest in asking verbal questions, Saadatu Ahmad Tijani has asked for examples of evening supplements. Madam Guest Speaker, evening supplements. So I want to know what are the examples of evening supplements.
Why do you want to take supplements? Why the supplements? If you are eating well, you don't really need supplements. And that is a woman. Yes, so supplements like Wear Woman, yeah, they are good. Centrum, depending on your age, 20 plus, 30 plus, they are good. But again, if you are eating well and you have the right nutrients in your food, you do not really need supplements. Supplements, we recommend them, they are okay. But if you want to talk about sleep, one important supplement that has been known to really aid sleep, if you must take a supplement, is magnesium glycinate. So it's not something that I'm encouraging. I'm not prescribing it here. But if you must take a supplement to help to sleep well, yeah, that is good. Again, it's not something that you must take. If you practice good sleep hygiene, you will sleep. Like somebody saying that I said exercise before bedtime. No. 2-3 hours before bedtime. That's what I said. You can exercise, but 2-3 hours before bedtime. And sometimes even an hour or 30 minutes to your bedtime, you do some stretches, yoga, some little press up. Not all the hip squat and the jumping jacks and all that. Those can also aid in your sleeping well. So you can exercise. Exercise is very good. It's a non-medication treatment for anxiety, for depression, for sleep issues, for anger. Because when you exercise, it helps to release what we call the feel-good hormones, the endorphins. So it's good for you to exercise. Please don't view exercise for losing weight. See exercise for progression. See exercise as a non-medication treatment for anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, anger issues. Because if you exercise, your body will be happy with you. And as you grow older, you will reap the benefit of regular exercise. So please, exercise is very, very important. You do not have to register in the gym. It's good to register in the gym, but no, some people say, no, I can't be driving out, I can't be going to the gym. It's good because all those strength you get them in the gym. But just walking around your environment 30-45 minutes brisk walk is very important. Message, just move. You are not a tree. Waiting for that race, and I'll just pick some of the questions here.
Okay, I think that would be helpful.
Yeah, will enough sleep repair my dementia? Not really. No. If you're already having dementia, sleep is one of the treatment, but it won't repair it. So, as much as possible, try not to even get to that stage of even having dementia. It's just a good thing to have. How can you sleep when you have little kids? I've been there, done that. I have 3 Gen Zs and one Gen Z and 2 Alpha generation kids right now. I've been to the residency with little kids and all. So you have to make sure you plan your routine around your children. When you are working and you have little kids, you have to let them know that you have to get help if it's possible, so that you can also, as much as possible, rest. Sometimes you have to be in their room, sleeping with them, close the doors, close the windows. We are all sleeping together. When they wake up, it's your daytime too. But if you are a nursing mother, it's excusable. Why? Because your child, if she wakes up or you wakes up and you are breastfeeding, and that's why we are all advocating for these 6 months and all that, to ensure that nursing mothers get adequate hours of rest and sleep that they need so that they can function well. If you have younger ones, plan your day around the time they are also available, to make sure that you stay productive. And if you can get help. That will help. That will make sure that will keep you sane. I know what it is to have little kids and you are working. So just ensure you trust the process. Find people that can help you. Keep the whole front moving while you can also get adequate hours of sleep. Get your husband involved in it. It's very important. I think let me see.